Ladies and gents, I love New York. I'm in New York City. Let's go. Let's go see 3 Broadway shows and a bunch of friends. Oh yeah. Pro tip, the Q70 takes you right here, free to here, and then you buy 1 subway ticket. You end in 30 minutes to Midtown. I'm going to Grand Central. Let's go. Just a few stops to Grand Central. It's so lovely and grand. Just amazing. Ooh, Broadway shows. I used to be on one of those brochures. I used to love going to the airports. Look at Pride Wicked. Lovely. Amazing MJ6 Wicked. Look at that. Oh, look at Brittany that just came to Finding Nemo. Lindsay, let's put that right here. Is that Lindsay right there? Amazing. This concourse is so beautiful, and we have Jackie Onassis to thank for saving it. They were just gonna tear it down, build real estate. So awesome they kept it. Look at how beautiful this is. You're like, oh, this is just like a normal room? Oh, it's big. Oh, it's huge. Wait a second. It's one of the most glorious buildings in all of New York. Boom. Look at that. It's just gorgeous. Can you imagine getting a commute out of here every single day? At the top of the stairs here is where Lindsay and I took our engagement photo. You ready? Isn't that beautiful? Look at the beautiful sky. I think my friend Maggie liked it so much, she got her engagement pictures here too. Famous movies filmed right here. Can you name one? I don't know. What do you think? I'm not as much as a movie buff as a Broadway buff, but every time I come here I get scared because it's where Will Smith fought off all the zombies. Remember I Am Legend? And the zombies in the car exploding here, the trap? Oh, I love it. So Lindsay and I lived here for almost 20 years. But it's fun to come back as a tourist for sure. Now I am staying at the Hyatt Regency Grand Central right here. An older hotel, but more affordable. Still not cheap. And this will do. This will do nicely. Okay, funky. I dig it. I love all the Pride stuff. Happy Pride to all those who celebrate, and I celebrate. All my friends. Okay, I'm gonna head uptown to see my friend Mackenzie before lunch at Tavern on the Green. I'm up at 76th Street. My brother used to live right here next to Levan Bakery, and we would walk to the Thanksgiving parade. It was the greatest. So much fun. Let's put a picture of us walking the Thanksgiving parade with my mom and dad. Look at that magic. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in Tavern on the Green with Paul Ford. It doesn't look like it did in 1986, does it? Oh, stop. Look at your beautiful suit. It's classic New York in here. It's so beautiful. And this is the room where I met Angela Lansbury. Let me put a picture of me and Angela Lansbury right here. It is so beautiful. All renovated, and Lindsay and I love to sit out here, have a little brunch. Ooh, my lobster roll. Paul, did my lobster roll arrive? Delicious. Look at the lobster roll. It looks good. Tarragon or something. That's avocado toast. You can barely see the avocado.
I can see a lot.
There's a whole salad over there. Old Bay fries. Come on. Love this place. Okay, Lindsay and I used to live there at the Whitby, this building, and Triton Gallery. This is where I got all of my Broadway posters. And it's long gone, but look at my old apartment. Used to look like this. I have a lot of posters, still have them. Of course, the Al Hirschfeld Theater. So this is Moulin Rouge. So we're Into the Woods played, wonderful town. Saw so many shows there. Kinky Boots, The Rink, so many good shows. You know, I have a lot of Michael Jackson CDs and records. Look at all these Michael Jackson red posters. They are everywhere. That's Michael David, the producer of Jersey Boys. He would put Jersey Boys posters on everything, trash cans. It's good advertisement right there. And of course tonight, I'm gonna go see Parade on Broadway. Ben Platt, Michaela Diamond, and my friend Paul Nolan. I cannot wait. Tonight at 7. I just saw the Dear Evan Hansen movie and everybody said he looked too old. I thought he looked great. I thought he did a great job in that film. People seem to really hate that. There's Paul. And Howard McGillen. Paul's my buddy. Superstar. Hal Prince. Let's put a picture of Jared with Hal Prince right here. He sent us a telegram at Forbidden Broadway. Let me see if I can put that here. Priceless. And Jason Robert Brown, my favorite, with Adam Guettel. I'm seeing a Jason Robert Brown and an Adam Guettel musical. I hear that this is great. And I think this is a Michael Curry puppet who does the puppets in Finding Nemo. Pearly revival? Are you kidding me? Amazing. Leslie Odom Jr. Gosh, I love the posters. And Juliet, New Lion King, designed by Fravor. It's my friend Fravor. It's a picture of me and Fravor. He designed that logo. Look at Leah Michelle. Leah Michelle? I don't know. Well, I should have put a picture of me and Leah Michelle there. We got to do that. Okay, here's me doing spoofing Spring Awakening in Forbidden Broadway. And Kimbo, I got to see off-Broadway. Okay, Schubert Alley, my favorite. When we come, we've got to bring Georgia to Harry Potter. Lindsay definitely has to make sure Georgia sees that. New York, New York, Life of Pi. My favorite Broadway leading man, Christian Borle. Can I put a picture of me and Christian here? That's me as Grandpa Joe, with him as Willy Wonka. And here's when we were both Willy Wonka on the same day at the Tony Awards. Casey likes. These are my buddies. Okay, Casey is a superstar. Just did Almost Famous, and now he's starring in this with, everybody knows. You know who that is? That is Roger Bart, who's saying, I have often dreamed of a far-off place. Go the distance. Amazing. Okay, I'm going to see Sweeney Todd. Another logo that Fravor designed, that logo. He did that with red paint and his thumb. He literally got his thumb and made that. Isn't that amazing? That's the original logo from 1979. And here's our friend Annaleigh, Lindsay, and Annaleigh knows me, but she's really friends with Lindsay. They were at Glinda's together. I'm seeing that tomorrow night. I can't wait. 6, Camelot, my buddy John Edwards, and MJ the musical. So good. Lion King. The Britney Spears musical just started. Wow, Kimberly Akimbo. These are great posters, and you know that one. And the last ones, Moulin Rouge, Aladdin. I've got to come see Some Like It Hot this fall. Christian is so great. Gotta see it. Written by Mark Shaman and Scott Whitman, who wrote Hairspray and Mary Poppins Returns. Love it. Exhilarating, I hear. The Cottage, I haven't even heard of that. That's how often I'm here. Beautiful Noise. Robin Herder, superstar. Amazing. Hadestown is not here. What is here? New York, New York. Let's see, the St. James. This is where Frozen was most recently. And of course, Phantom was right over here next door. There it is, New York, New York. Sardi's, the best place to get an intermission drink when you're seeing Some Like It Hot across the street. At intermission, just run across the street and there's no line for the bathroom and no line for a cocktail. And of course, this is the theater where A Chorus Line played so many years when it became the longest running musical of all time. Amazing. Of course, Bernadette and Gypsy there. I love that one. Let's put a stage door photo of me and Bernadette right there. Okay, I think that the Disney store is like a Popeye's chicken. Where's the Disney store? I've been gone way too long. It's still as inspiring as ever, but also a little stressful. A beer garden, okay. Selling liquor in the middle of Times Square. I love it. Hamilton on Broadway. New block of tickets. This reminds me of an elf when he gets all the gum off of these rails. Google Wallet now. New York fits in your wallet. It is nice. I didn't have to buy a Metro card this time. I just used my phone. It's really nice. Just tap your phone there. Okay, if you've never done this, this is really cool. If you go down here in Grand Central, there is a special area where if you talk in the corner, acoustically, you can whisper and someone will hear it on the other side. It's like acoustically perfect. Check this out. So you see this girl over here? She's standing there in that corner. It's right here by the food court. And if they're talking here, you can hear the other person over there. It's really cool. It's right here by the oyster bar. If you like seafood and oysters, it's the place. I've already trashed my lovely room, but isn't this a lovely huge room? The Hyatt Regency. Got my waters because I'm a discoverist or something, whatever that is. And look at this. Excuse New York One. I got a Metro card cookie. Isn't that so sweet? They just dropped it by. I love it. Oh yeah. You know what? It's more than Broadway. There's Aladdin. This is where Georgia had a field trip. She got to see Aladdin twice. Let's put a picture of Georgia in her class right here. It's more than Broadway. Disney on Broadway. Amazing. Harry Potter is so good. True magic show. Best play I've ever seen on Broadway, I think. Amazing. Okay, this is where I rehearsed for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Sister Act the day. There's a Target there, holy cow. The day that the pandemic shut down Broadway. They put a video of that here. This street was empty. Okay, here I am, lunch break, rehearsal. Jaywalking across 42nd Street again because there are just so many fewer cars. Anyway, we're singing and dancing. I gotta tell you, our cast is really good. Just did the opening number, it was awesome. My girls are in the air and out of New York, and I'm just gonna keep doing musical theater until somebody tells us not to. Okay, this walkway in green, that's the bike lane. We call this the equity lane, like for actors' equity. It's like, get out of the way, no tourists in this lane, only actors running to their half hour. Now for dinner at my absolute favorite, Joe Allen. Oh, it's historic. Say hello to Mary Rogers. Okay, it's my Joe Allen burger and my Manhattan. And Michael West in the flesh. And Peter Allen. So this is my favorite restaurant, Joe Allen. You gotta get the burger. The posters are everything. These flop posters are all over the walls of Broadway shows that were not successful. And it's the best. It's a badge of honor. And here are the vampire musicals. The best. Visit Joe Allen. Get a reservation 2 weeks out. 1 week out, sorry, 1 week out. Okay, so Michael's one of my favorite people, but this is where Mary Rogers, Mary wrote Once Upon a Mattress and Freaky Friday, the movie and the book, but her kids sprinkled her ashes here. So you have to say hi to Mary Rogers. Here's a picture of me and Mary Rogers right here. I love it. I'm in New York City, and look, guys.
We did it.
Look.
We met.
And the big concrete.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I just ran into my friend Ari. Ari is in Finding Nemo with me. She plays Deb, and we were joking. She's like, I'm going to New York too. We'll just bump into each other in Times Square. And we were only a block away. We really did bump into each other. I love that. So fun. Okay, let's go see Parade. Okay, I did this show in Marietta, Georgia, which is where Leo Frank was killed and where Mary Fagan's grave is. So let's see if I can put a little clip of me in my production that you can find in the bootleg online. Paul Nolan in this show. Can't wait. This is absolutely amazing. And there's been Platt at intermission sitting there. Amazing. Wow. Perfect. Okay, parade last night was absolutely awesome. I loved every minute of it. So well done. I'm just on fire. I love being in New York City. Okay, I'm going to meet my friend Paul Ford again. We're going to the Museum of Broadway. Have my free Hyatt coffee, thank you. I love a Keurig. So we are going to the Museum of Broadway, and then I'm meeting my friend Maggie that was in parade with me in Marietta, Georgia. And we're gonna see the new Adam Guettel musical, Days of Wine and Roses, with Kelli O'Hara and Brian Darcy James. Let's go. Okay, here it is, the Museum of Broadway. And there's a Broadway legend himself, Paul Ford, from Into the Woods, Sunny Park, Georgia. This is a very good start. If they sold the records, that would be cool. I love it. You can get a cat shirt. Hey, Paul, A is for Audra.
Oh, no.
Hirschfeld. I love Audra. I love Audra. This is great. This bench I have sat on thousands of times because it's a prop from Jersey Boys.
Oh, you're kidding.
Look at it. I immediately recognized it. I sat on this a gazillion times. Last night. Tonight.
Welcome to the Museum of Broadway. Today, Broadway is closely identified with Times Square. Two of the largest current theater owners, Jansen and Nederlander, came on the scene, first purchasing the St. James and Palace theaters as they began to expand their footprints. Over the last 2 decades, Broadway's theaters have been constantly filled, and there's even a waiting list for incoming shows.
1891. Wow. Let's go. Hi there. I'm already really impressed.
Oh, God. Lip Synca used to do this number.
Lip Synca, yeah? This really is amazing. Look at this chicken costume.
Oh, that's God's face.
I thought this was gonna start at Oklahoma. George, look at this, Paul. Look at these Hirschfelds. Porgy and Bess, Showboat. Yeah, this is where I thought it was gonna start, in like the 30s, 40s. I'm impressed. Oh, the corn is as high as an elephant's eye. Right this way. Right this way. It's not shocked, it's Oklahoma. The TV in the hay bale is a nice touch. Celeste Holm. I met her waiting in line to be on The Price is Right. I wonder if these are actual props from like the last revival or something. Or right, that's what I'm saying. But my friend Tom Sardinia was in. Tom's in Nemo with me. Costume from Bloomer Girl by Celeste Holm. Amazing. Look at the fabric. It's like 4 colors. Paul, look at this. It says, rotate me. It's Paul's favorite right here. Okay, this...
The New York Public Library has just released 700 color photos.
I love it. This is cool. Oh, I love the show cards. Allegro, South Pacific. This is awesome. You could be in here for hours. I'm gonna have to come again when I have hours. These show curtains and paintings are gorgeous. This is Guys and Dolls, just renderings before the set was made. This is cute.
So welcome to West Nights. We're opened in 1957 on Broadway. What's that? Oh yeah? Nice.
Look at Tony's jacket.
Actually have some of her set models later on downstairs for Avenue Q in the Heights and for School of Rock in the lobby.
Okay, here we are at Docks. These are cool props. So this is actually Bernadette's dress, and it's the headdress that Bernadette, Donna Murphy, and Bette Midler wore, not Carol Channing. But of course they have Carol first. Hello. Let's put a picture of me in stretch here. Love it. Let's put a picture of me and Bernadette with her dress here. Love that. They even have some flops, a huge flop. This is a Donnie. Hair gets its own room. Okay, so that's cool. So this jacket right here is this jacket from the original that they also wore in the revival. Cool. I mean, this is cool. They really did a great job. Gold record. In love, we'll see the stars. Now, was there a swing in Hair? I don't remember that. My friend Andy was in Promises, and a bunch of shows in Michael Venice. Put a picture right here. Minnie's Boys. I'm impressed with the random things they have. Okay, this is neat. This is the newspaper.
I guess so.
That is unbelievable. It's a metal like newspaper. And of course, Stephen Sondheim, my favorite. Let's put a picture right here. Sondheim's puzzles. Fosse. Man, this is cool. And now this is what, Company? Oh, wow. Look at this.
Okay, so I'm sure you know that Sondheim
Fire. This old commercial for the Wiz. Okay, Paul is easing on down. Here's a picture. Love it. This is cool. This is cool. Theone V. Aldridge on loan from the public. That's cool. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Da-da, the mirror room. This is cool. Ta-da. Look at the prices on this. Wow, it goes on and on. Put a picture of me with Victor Garber here. Wow. Now this is brilliant. I love that they're throwing Ain't Misbehavin' first. Like a jukebox review, a jukebox musical. This is, I think they did a stellar job with it. This is crazy. This is a brilliant idea. These lucite. Oh my gosh. Paul, I wore this whole costume. I'm really impressed. It's our actual costume we wore. Let's put a picture of me in this costume. You want some more video? Maybe we should put some video right here. Public theater. My buddy Taylor had all these posters. His grandfather had these from The Public at 3 Penny and Cherry Orchard.
What's the pink one?
It says Trelawney of Wells. This is Jim's room. It's got cats and Pirates of Penzance in one room. This is the AIDS quilt. Wow. I mean, this quilt is truly amazing. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of Paul. Can you? Okay, now can you point to where you were in the pit down here? Original production, baby. These are from Starlight. And look at all the tape on the front of the skates. All beat up. Patti LuPone. Let's put a picture right here. Oh, and here's your playbill. I love it.
Hidden far away next to the fire escape.
Miss Saigon, Betty Buckley, Combe Wilkinson, Leia Salonga. That is not Betty Buckley's, but somebody else's. Oh wow, and the monkey. There's my hero and mentor. Let's put a picture of me with Terrence Mann. Me with Audra McDonald. Me with Cheetah Rivera. These are like my favorites. Me with Nathan Lane. Come on. Legend. Rent. Wow. Anthony Rapp. His costume. Daphne Rubin Vega. Adam Pascal. Wilson Jermaine Heredia. Wow. These puppets are made by Michael Curry, who does all the puppets in Finding Nemo. Not that far from the Mr. Ray bike that we have. Matthew Broderick. Tony Award statuettes. Wow, a Gene Wilder autograph? That's cool. These sets are so cool. Look at how intricate they've designed everything, shown how it's going to be on the front, on the back, coming out the stairs, from above. Hugh Jackman, Sutton Foster's hats. Oh wow. Casey Levy. The Band's Visit. Christmas Story. Tova Feldsha. Kite Runner. Look at this Moulin Rouge set model, man. These are so cool. Patti LuPone. Wow. Billy Porter. Spring Awakening. Chairs and microphones. Set models are my favorite, man. That is so cool. Sorry, my shadow's on. Okay, this is for Lindsay.
Is she on there?
No, it's just a set. I'll have to look. This is amazing, Linz. This is the Gershwin. This is cool. It's like a Glenda dressing room. No, it's not accurate, but it's beautiful. Alphabet dressing room. The rehearsal hall was upstairs. Wow, Linz, this is cool. This is Eugene Lee, who passed away this year. He was in the In Memoriam this year. Let's head down here. Okay, this looks like Nancy Opal is Madame Marble. Here's our Jersey boys. Hamilton, Lin-Manuel. Lynn signed a boot. Satine, How to Succeed. Color Purple, Boy from Oz. Harry Potter. So this is every year, and they keep adding things. Here's the pandemic. Just blank. And in the next few years. Well, that's fun. Don't pull the fire alarm. I mean, that could have been the end of it, and it keeps going. Wow. That'll stretch you out. All the props. This is how dark it is backstage. This is cool. It's like a view from the wings. There's Jonathan. Beetlejuice.
Not only was it my
It's truly amazing. They did a stellar job. Expectations exceeded. Hadestown. She Loves Me, the shop. Wow. Natasha Pierre. Look at this set from above.
I never see myself separately as a costume designer. I'm just
Susan Hilferty, who did Wicked.
part of a team that was putting
Millinery. This Hello Dolly headdress was made by the same man that designed my Willy Wonka hat here, which was $3,000. This is just the coat check. Look at the playbills. I love that just the coat check rented this. Look at the squigs. Oh man, so I have my own squigs. Maddie, can you put this here? Squigs drew me. Super talent, squigs. That was my opening night present from Lindsay, and I really cherish it, squigs. Thank you. Okay, Museum of Broadway, truly, I'm running back to the hotel. Truly awesome. 3 levels, you gotta do that. If you remotely like anything about Broadway, fascinating. We needed that kind of historical representation in Times Square. So it's just east of Times Square. Check it out. Okay, I'm gonna go meet my friend Maggie, and we're gonna go see the new Adam Guettel musical. I can't wait. Indeed. Okay, I'm on the train going down to Chelsea. Right. Got a little lunch. Okay. Here we are. I forgot what this sculpture is called, but Lindsay and I climbed up this with her dad. I like totally forgot the name of this thing. Isn't that funny? You can climb up it. It's really cool. They closed it for a while because unfortunately people were jumping off of it and taking their lives, which is extremely sad. But anyway, it's open again and it's amazing. Check it out. It's just massive. Such a huge art piece. We probably could have saved world hunger instead of building that, but it's art. It's beautiful. This is an entire amphitheater. This whole part can move and roll this way on these wheels. See these huge wheels? This whole thing rolls back, probably in the summer, and I think they have performances or something there. Ah, okay, it's called The Shed. It's really hard to explain how large and beautiful that is. And that. I mean, just look at these wheels. These are like wheels, like on a train track. huge. Okay, now I'm on the High Line. I'm being such a tourist and I love it. It's a great food court downstairs if you go here. This is the High Line, and I'm gonna take it down to 23rd Street where I'm meeting my buddy Maggie for lunch. Let's put a picture of Maggie here. Me and Maggie that did Parade and Songs for a New World together, and she's in my Bing Crosby show. So there's this great little mercado downstairs, Spain. You can get actual real tapas and Spanish food. It's very authentic. All right, so this is the High Line. It's an old railroad line where they delivered things. If you look closely, you can see the tracks. You see the tracks there? It's all grown over, beautiful. And it looks even better than it did 3-4 years ago before the pandemic, because all the wildflowers are growing. Beautiful. So this is just a railway that went through the meatpacking district. And I love this shot of the Empire State Building. Just peeking out. Classic. Oh, it's so green. I just love it. Okay, this is where I'd want to live. Overlooking this little garden. Look at their terraces. Gosh, this must be $20 million apartments. Look at this view. If you zoom in, it just doesn't look like you're in New York City. So great. People just reading, chilling, taking a stroll. Much rather do this than take the bus. Bam! Now I'm back on the railroad. I've been walking on the railroad all the live long day. And here at the Empire Diner, it's just gorgeous. Great place for brunch. Meeting my buddy Maggie. It's really lovely out here. New York is showing off today. It's like 78. Beautiful. Chelsea's lovely. All kinds of breakfast. Small plates. Doesn't that beer look good? Regular beer. Okay, I'm here with Maggie. We got a fancy lunch. Are you ready? I got my avocado toast. And here's my star, Maggie Sally. Look at that. What is it?
Breakfast sandwich, homemade sausage, eggs.
That is a
avocado.
huge sausage. I dig it. Okay, wait. We have to cheers. Cheers. This is devastating. It's about alcoholism, and it's like the movie. The movie is really dark, and this is just as dark, and it's brilliant. And these two are like the greatest treasures in musical theater we have. I gotta go see Sweeney Todd tonight. How am I gonna do this? Amazing. Highly recommended. Very sophisticated. Not for tourists. Wow, that musical wrecked me, and we got to meet Brian Darcy James. Check this picture. And Kelli O'Hara. I told Brian about meeting him. I'm here at George's Playground. Look at this. This is her park. I told Brian Darcy James about meeting him in Atlanta at the stage door, Chess, and he lit up. He's like, oh my gosh, are you from Atlanta? This picture of us back in the day. He played Shrek. He was in the original Next to Normal, Titanic, Carousel. He's a legend. But he's also a dad, and I told him the 9-year-old wrecks me. Anyway, it's one of George's favorite playgrounds. I'm walking to our old neighborhood just to walk past our apartment because I miss it. It was emotional leaving here during the pandemic. And then I'm eating dinner with Paul Nolan, who was in Parade last night, and he's the nicest guy. Paul and his wife Keely, we adore. They were in Escape to Margaritaville together, and I actually took Georgia to see her babysitter go on as the lead with Paul. It was magical. Anyway, see Sweeney Todd tonight. It's like my 3 favorite composers. Jason Robert Brown of Parade, Adam Guettel of Light in the Piazza, Floyd Collins, and Sondheim tonight will be Sweeney Todd, who's my absolute fave. Perfect trip. I'm on fire. I love New York. Okay, this is our old block. There's a restaurant here, seating out, bodywork station, smoke shop, and my hair cuttery. Oh, Frankie's Pub is now here instead of Best Barber. But this was my apartment building. We lived up there. It's a lady in the sun. But I want to show you our apartment in the back. It was the most glorious thing. And here is where I got my hair cut. Isn't that veranda amazing? It's so beautiful. Our friends, Candy Boyd and Quinn Van Antwerp had a show on Playbill.com, and they toured our apartment because it was a unique little nice apartment. Like it was a fine apartment, but the veranda was amazing. So check this out.
This place is unbelievable.
Isn't it great?
How did you find this place?
I mean, it's a funny story. Like, we knew we needed to move because I was pregnant.
Yeah.
We came up here, and there was an outdoor space and
An
a
amazing
washer
outdoor space.
and
There was a washer and a
dryer.
dryer and a
It was
dishwasher.
as if I found a unicorn.
I mean, you guys have such a beautiful apartment and a beautiful child and a beautiful dog. I mean, you really are doing, like, you're living a dream in so many ways.
You really are.
You know, and I'm assuming that Hell's Kitchen helps you fulfill that.
It totally does. The fact that we can live here and be so close to work and come and see her on a 2-show day for 2 hours. We can take her to the playground and eat dinner with her. And I mean, that's worth all the money that we pay
We
for this
count our
apartment.
blessings. So
Right.
we are in Wicked and Jersey Boys. It doesn't happen.
Right.
And that's why we've been doing our shows for so long. Nobody grows up saying, I want to be an understudy on Broadway. But I'll tell you, there's nothing better. We have the greatest job.
Well, thank you so much for having us to your home.
Thanks for coming.
Yes.
Cheers.
Happy spring.
Happy spring.
Okay, I'm here with Maggie. I'm here at Hamilton. I have a friend in Hamilton. I'm not going to name him. But he was like, Maggie, I'm seeing Sweeney Todd.
past the bar where we were having
And I was pointing at him, and I'm like, hey, it's me, Jared. He's like, Jared, are you kidding me? We comment on each other's Instagram all the time. I'm seeing Sweeney Todd, which is right there. But he's like, well, what are you doing? He's like, nothing. He's like, you want to see Hamilton? So she is now going to be in standing room for Hamilton tonight.
Never seen it.
Because my friend's amazing. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Happening. Okay, Maggie is not throwing away her shot. She's walking into Hamilton right now to see my friend play George Washington. But now I'm going to Sweeney Todd. New York is magical. I freaking love this town. Okay, wait, before we go to Sweeney Todd, check out the Britney Spears musical, Once Upon a One More Time, is right here. And this is my friend Jen Samard. Jen is like, I owe her a lot. You may recognize her from Hello Dolly, or I Love Your Perfect Now Change, or Company. If you can cover Patti LuPone, you're amazing. We did Dr. Sex together, and I got to play opposite her on the final performance. But she's a Forbidden Broadway star, and she really, I think, had something to do with me getting Forbidden Broadway, doing it for 3 years. Anyway, I did Charlie and the Chocolate Factory here for 10 months, and this was my dressing room right there, and it was absolutely magical. Now this is Annaleigh, of course, who did Wicked with Lindsay, and that's some guy named Josh Groban. Sweeney Todd, and there's Fravor's logo again. This is Fravor who designed that logo. Priceless. Okay, right here by Sweeney Todd is Bond 45. Classy, expensive, wonderful dinner. Cops are here. We had our closing night party for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory here at Bond 45. And here's a picture of me with our amazing Tony Award-winning director. He directed Shucked and Hairspray and Catch Me If You Can and Board Game Best. Jack O'Brien and Christian Borle, closing night. It was a dream job. Right there, this is my old office. Josh Groban is Sweeney Todd. The mezzanine. Yes. Oh, I can't wait. So excited. Time for Act 2. It's so good. Annaleigh. It's the Annaleigh Todd Show. This orchestra is like 27 pieces. This was amazing. I wish I could be in it. It was awesome. I never want to forget that. Wow. Love it. Love it. back into Times Square. Listen, if you want to see a spectacle, puppet show, huge orchestra, amazing stars, that's it. That's a show that's worth $100 and whatever. Amazing. Check out Sweeney Todd. And this is another famous Fravor poster. His Lion King ad. That's his ad, man. He created that. Amazing. Okay, the Disney store is right there. You see it? That's what we'd always do on a rainy day. If Georgia was, it was a rainy day and we need something to do, we would take her there. I love being here, man. I also love living at Disney World, but man, what a great trip. I'm dead. Now I got a 7 a.m. flight and I have 2 shows at Nemo tomorrow. Just remember, if you like our vibe, you should subscribe. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Keep tuning in.